Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? It feels like it's been a long time, years even, since we've done a news video. It's been 3 freaking weeks. Listen, a lot has gone on. We've got a new 50 series announcement, and I have Jensen.
You like my jacket?
Get it? Because he's wearing a jacket. The cards still haven't come out yet. We're gonna talk about when those come out. We also have Radeon 9000 series that we still know absolutely nothing about, which is kind of fun. Oh my goodness, there's a lost Titan RTX card. We're gonna talk about that. Also, TikTok may be cooked. Are we happy about that?
Yeah.
No, we're not. We're on TikTok. We hate that. Let's talk about it. Let's get into the news. Come on, come. NVIDIA has been receiving all of the hype because of the launch of the 50 series, and by this time, I'm sure you already saw the price reveal of the 5090. How much was it, Tanner?
$2,000.
I'm here if you need a shoulder to cry on. Hey, at least the 5070 is a decent price, right guys? Right? The price isn't what I want to focus on today. Let's talk about when these cards are dropping and if you'll actually get your hands on them. This article on videocards.net has everything that we need to know. Let's check it out. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5090 reviews go live on the 24th. My goodness, that's coming right up. And the 5080 on January 30th. Earlier, NVIDIA imposed an embargo for January 21st, which was the original sale date for the 5080. However, things went wrong and the company released the final RTX 5080 BIOS in the last week of December, which forced board partners to work overtime to prepare for the upcoming launch. Many such stories when NVIDIA launches new cards. Is this maybe why EVGA hung their hat on the wall? Maybe one of the many reasons? Are we, lowly meta PCs, getting these cards in time for embargo? I don't know if I can share the answer. Yeah, we're getting them. I'm gonna get one way or another. Stay tuned on the channel. We might have some cool stuff to talk about. At least several brands, including NVIDIA, have issued NDAs. Ooh, we love a good NDA. That lists the same dates for both types of graphics cards. Dates could change, but unlikely. The thing that is making the rounds right now for NVIDIA is those comparisons of like, listen, get a 5070. It's gonna beat the crap out of your 4090. And some people are now starting to be like, what? Let's dissect this 5070 claim. Price-wise, I think it's good for what you're going to get from NVIDIA. Now, I thought it was gonna come in higher.
Yeah.
I thought these cards were gonna be far, especially the 5090, I thought it was gonna be $24.99. They're gonna make a whole lot of money. Great job, NVIDIA. And his jackets just keep getting crazier.
Oh, sparkling.
Did you see he's got sparkle on it now? He's like killing alligators to make these now. You gotta stop, Jensen. Don't do that. Flipping over to Team Red and their graphics cards, well, where the hell are they? NVIDIA showed up to CES ready to share what the 50 series was all about. Radeon showed up, announced that their new cards exist, and then said, you're gonna find out more later. No spec details, nothing. I feel like this is a missed opportunity, but it makes sense because Radeon has confirmed that they're not looking to compete with NVIDIA. Either way, I still would have liked to hear some details on the 9070 and the 9070 XT's performance. Well, it looks like we finally have a scrap of info about the performance from this article on where? Videocards.net. Let's check it out. Power Color Radeon RX 9070 XT Red Devil to ship with a 3 GHz boost clock. Now, where does this fit in the Power Color cinematic universe? We're breaking the 3 GHz barrier, which is crazy. Also, we don't know about VRAM on these cards yet either. So info just trickling in. This Red Devil model is launching alongside the RDNA 4 series. The Reaper series, which I said last video is the coolest freaking series name of all time, clearly targeted at the entry-level segment, but will feature a slim 2-slot design. According to information, the Reaper series will not include dual BIOS functionality. It's going to ship with boost clocks of 2970 MHz and 2520 for the Radeon 9070 XT and the RX 9070 non-XT models. Small difference in terms of clock speeds between both models. The Red Devil is going to ship with a boost clock of a little over 3 GHz under the silent BIOS and 3.06 with the OC BIOS. This is a lot of info about clock speeds for cards that we don't know what type of VRAM they're going to come equipped with. So 9070, where it slots in with NVIDIA cards, directly against a 5070? Guys, let me know what you think. What are we thinking about VRAM on this 9070 XT series of these cards? The Red Devil, the Hellhound, and the Reaper. Who's naming this stuff? Give them a raise. Legends. What's gonna happen next? I don't know. I have no idea, but if you're not subscribed, you'll never find out. You know, speaking of all these amazing AMD cards and new NVIDIA cards, you know who's gonna have these in stock? MetaPCs.com, check it out. All you gotta do is go to MetaPCs.com. As soon as these cards launch, you go on the configurator, pick what parts you want. What do you want? You want this one? Well, that's a good part. What about this? I'd put that in my PC. What about this one? Whoa, not that one. Go to MetaPCs.com right now. Check out the ready to ship page, do a custom configuration. Maybe you want a laptop. We've got those too. Go to MetaPCs.com. Love you so much. Do you guys remember Titan cards? Who am I kidding? Most of our viewers are too young to remember those. Like and comment if you remember what the frick a Titan card is, and better yet, if you had one. Well, it turns out that there was almost a Titan card for the RTX 40 series. Gamers Nexus did a video on it, and it has the weirdest PCB placement ever. Let's check it out. It's a beefer of a card. Gosh, look at that shit, that is insane. Quad slot prototype that Gamers Nexus got their hands on. Quick backstory about this prototype cooler. Back in 2022, saw several rumors about a quad slot Founders Edition cooler. Some reports that there was maybe even a triple fan design in development, which is just a chunker. A 3-fan, triple fan Founders card, big boy. They're talking about that back in 2022. It turns out both claims were true. NVIDIA created a massive quad slot cooler with a hidden fan inside. It just never reached the market. The entire side of the card is covered with a densely populated PCB housing and the AD102 GPU. Reviews confirm that this is indeed an RTX 4090 specification. However, we've also seen this card design in beige and gold colors. What does that indicate? Indicates it was intended for maybe a Titan or a 4090 Ti. The backstory involves a once removed Reddit thread where someone claimed to have found an RTX 4090 prototype in a trash bin. That's an unlikely story. Reference 4090 stacked on top of this card that they found.
Oh no, it's stacked under.
Stacked under. I'm sorry, yeah. So reference 4090 on top, and then this beefer of a card that they found in the trash below it. Almost 2 times as big, it looks like to me.
Yeah.
Right? It looks very prototypey for sure. Dude. I mean, you have so much room to work with, I guess it kind of makes sense, but.
It's such a tiny PCB too.
Yeah.
Compare.
Dude, what a fat card. It looks like all our favorite and very reliable industry veteran gaming PC TikTokers may be going away because it looks like TikTok is getting banned next week. And you know what? I hope it happens this time. Y'all need to touch some grass. What do I think about the ban? I'm terrified. We're on TikTok, damn it! It's not gonna happen. TikTok's not gonna get banned. It's gonna be here forever. You guys will keep scrolling. It's fine.
I'm not leaving.
I think this is creating actually some really good hype. For like, now I'm seeing a bunch of like Chinese apps I've never heard of where they're like, bro, just download this. I'm like, I'm not putting that shit on my phone. Guys, TikTok's not gonna go anywhere. It's all sensational. And if it does go somewhere, we'll be screwed. Okay? We have a lot of people on there watching us. Just come on over to YouTube. That's where all the cool kids hang out, right? Ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for the news today. Now, before we leave, I have something incredibly important that I need you to do. I need you to check out this mango lemonade Celsius. They're not sponsored or anything, but it tastes just incredible. I am so wired, I'm cracked out. Listen, we'll see you next week. Love you so much. Go touch some grass, okay? Take a break from TikTok, you're gonna be all right.